All right, so I'm Charlie, and I work at Megazonclaud's AI Center. So today, we will quickly go over Megazon's business and then see a bit more in detail what the AI Center does, our workflow, and then some AI cases. So Megazon was founded in 1998. It's present now in several countries like Japan, China, Hong Kong, US, and Canada. And with over 1,600 employees, we're managing more than 5,000 clients, including big names like Samsung, LG, Wuhan, Hyongjae. So now about the AI Center. Basically, what we do is provide companies with an AI solution in their day-to-day business processes. And how we do that, we've divided it in 4 steps: business understanding, data understanding, machine learning, and the deployment. In the business understanding step, we take a first look at the data and try to evaluate how much of a workload it's going to be, and then conduct interviews in the field and with the client. For the data understanding, this is where we take a deeper look at the data, identify its locations, identify the different types and formats it comes in, and then design and develop collection methods that are both convenient for us and the client. In the machine learning step, this is where we run the structured data in different machine learning models, evaluate which model is the most relevant to the client and the task, and then present it to the client. Now, for the deployment, this is where the business application comes in, and we implement the system in the client's process. We tell the client about the different risks that comes in with the AI system and how they can prevent them and what points they have to keep an eye on. The work doesn't stop here, though, as we also keep looking for possible improvements as new technologies come in. The core services that the AI Center offers covers the array of big data analysis and visual recognition. So we provide big data analysis. We design the artificial intelligence and machine learning pipelines. We also help accelerate the data processing times with the cloud and build visual recognition models from the ground up that help us build also a rich vision dataset. So now we'll go over a few AI cases in the data analysis field. So this company is a major electronics maker, and the supply chain division needs to know how much product to order every year. And in order to get to know this, they need to know how much the clients plan on selling. So far, they've been using quite a small-scale demand forecasting system that was not accurate enough. And even with this system, there was still stock management issues that had to be addressed and incurred many costs. So the AI Center developed a large-scale forecasting system that took the data from a bigger point of view and agglomerated it in from the 50 factories and local entities, 2,100 point of sales, and 300,000 items. We feed the model 60 weeks of historical data, and we can predict 21 weeks in advance the future sales. Because we take a large-scale approach doesn't mean we cannot also provide a more detailed view of the data, as we can also, for instance, detail it per region. The model was accurate enough. It is now in the company's weekly routine update. Next up is an industrial truck maker. So after they sell their trucks, the users have to report failures if they have some, and report it to the after-sales operator. The issue is that very often there are fraudulent reports that is hard for the after-sales operator to tell if it's an actual failure or if it's a fraud. So until now, they had really often to send the maintenance team on the field to evaluate whether it was a failure or not, and it incurred a lot of cost to the company. So what we did, we created a checklist that the after-sales operator can easily fill out, run through the model, and then this model will tell with an accuracy that is superior to what experienced workers can do, whether it's a fraud or not. Next, Purple Dog is a wine subscription service. So every month they send you a bottle of wine that matches your taste. So as the customer base grows, it was getting less and less manageable to provide this system manually, because they've been doing it manually so far. So they've asked us to build an AI system that could assign automatically according to the wine feature, so whether it is white wine, red wine, rosé wine, or also the different features such as how sweet it is, the body of the wine, to the customer taste profile. We provide the Purple Dog with a list of assignment wine, and then they can easily and quickly deliver it to their customers. So now in the visual recognition field, we've teamed up with Kia Motors in order to digitalize their car manuals. So now you can just use your phone, point at the button that you want to know the meaning of, and easily see an interactive and intuitive meaning and explication for this functionality. So generating the test set for this kind of work is not easy, because what you would normally do is go into the car and manually take thousands of pictures under different angles. The issue is that it's hard to get lifelike conditions that the customers would experience. So we've taken high-fidelity 3D models and renderings of the interior of the cars, and with the software, we could take snapshots from all sorts of angles and simulate all sorts of different lightings. And with this technique, we could gather more than 250,000 images per car. Also, with Megazon's hyperinference, a machine learning experiment management tool, building the pipeline was quite easy, and solving issues was seamless. Next, Fastlane, the company behind Yoshin Ticket, the skin condition and clinic finder app, asked us to build a facial recognition system that would not only detect facial landmarks, but also deduce and simulate other ones that are usually harder to detect, as well as detect skin conditions such as enlarged pores, wrinkles, and acne. So with our system, not only can you see the face changes live on camera, but also, according to your skin condition, Yoshin Ticket can direct you to the best clinic nearby. Next, we are now working with a digital studio production that is creating a digital human development. And we are providing them with a face dataset for the digital human face generation. And also, thanks to our system, we estimate the capabilities of generation to be 3 times faster than what they are currently doing. So thank you for listening. And if you have any other question, please come see us at the booth.